Yo, guys, what's going on? Running a little bit later by a couple of minutes. Was doing bouts. How did everyone get on bouts this evening for people in the EU? Welcome in, dads. We got paid in here as well, Kilmer. Hopefully you're doing good. It's Friday, guys. It's the weekend. Trivia, how's it going? And welcome in if you're just joining over on TikTok as well. We're going to be trying 3 builds tonight, guys. We're going to be trying 3 builds. We will see how they go. 2 out of 3. I'll show you our current ranking. How did you finish overall then, dads? Overall rankings. HK, welcome in. We'll wait for all the chats to get up and running, and then we will go and smash out some of these BGs. I think we ended 154th. Z, welcome in. You had 3 Necros. Oh man. We won 2 out of 3 today. It was quite good though. Tan, welcome in. Yo, excited to see the new builds we're cooking. You've seen some of them already over the last couple of streams. I mean, they're a lot of fun to play. We'll see how they go. A lot of them, I think most of them are going to be class as support. But this one we're going to try first is different. It is a support. It also gives a lot of fears, some stuns. And it has the new 1-star gem in it. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, most of the time, as you guys know, when it comes to builds for Necro, pretty much it's going to be, you go into a fair match, you're going to do okay. If you go into a whale match, you're going to do average, you know, maybe below average, depending on how the MM is, right? Come on, chats. Where are they? They should be working. D2, how's it going? Welcome in, dude. Hope you're doing good. We will be setting off and doing some PvP shortly. Wrecked, welcome in. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate the harming. So, let's put it over to the main screen for you guys that need the main screen. The build we're trying first. Let's turn this up a little bit there. You feel Necro is so dead now? Ooh, it depends on what build you're playing. Fabio, welcome in. Tony, welcome in. Just ended from a 6-hour live. D2, 6-hour live, man. Driver, how's it going, man? How can you join the clan? Well, if we have space and you're on Pools of Wisdom, then you can apply. Necro never dies. Exactly. No time to die. Okay, so the build we're trying first, guys, is this one. We're going to call it I think we'll call it the dot support build. The dot support build. It's very similar to what we've ran before. But you can see, like, we've got Crimson in there, and we've got this new Taxman's Pity in there, which I have ranked up to 10. And actually, it's been running pretty well. You live in Ukraine. Well, you can still join if there's space, man. And I mean, and you apply, and we look at you if there is space to get you in, you know. And that's how it works with our clan. There's a top 10 clan. Cheers for sharing the live, D2. And then the other build we're going to try. We've already seen a debuff, so we'll try some more debuff build. But this golem build, I haven't tried this yet. I don't know how it's going to work, guys. But we're going to try it with command skeletons, and the command skeletons is going to be the puppets with this Frostgloom stun. I don't know if anyone else has tried this yet, but I haven't, and I want to try it. So we're going to give it a go. But let's put some more music on. Hopefully everything catches up when it comes to the chats. They normally do. I know the last one to normally connect is TikTok. So let's go here, go music, and let's get some music running. We need some music to play some BGs. Hang on a second. This one, streaming. This is the one. That's better. Okay. Necro always come back. That's when the screaming starts. Trivia, you're not wrong, right? It normally takes a couple of weeks And then, like, something is figured out. Someone comes around and is like, this is what we should be running, guys. And then everyone just starts running it. Okay, so first things first, let's see where I ended up on bouts. We ended on 154th. So that's how well we did all right. We did good. We did good. Like, today's matches were fairly good. We had that one loss of 185 points. I think we had one really kind of bad... The bad loss we had was probably this one, 584. I think we did quite good, though. We didn't have, like... We weren't on Discord or anything. We just went in and was, like, YOLO mode. And we beat several good players. And we ended up 8th on the server, apparently someone's saying. 8th on the server? I says 14th. Maybe mine hasn't updated yet. Are they untargetable, the puppets? Yes. The puppets are untargetable. And the good thing is, like, when you're actually doing your primary attack in Golem, they all attack. And they don't have to all be on the same person. They could be on multiple different people. So I think it's going to be quite interesting to see how that works. But we'll find out as we get into it. It's going to be interesting. Definitely. Thank you for all the likes, roses, any other gifts that I've missed out on. Much appreciated. But let's see how this goes. I haven't played much of this build. I actually see the Wicker Man posted in my Discord a version of this build. Hey Prax, and it actually had corpse lance in it. But the issue was I didn't feel that I was generating enough corpses to really utilize it. So I changed it to Grim Scythe. And Grim Scythe actually kind of worked quite well. And then we added in Wraith Vexed and it works even better. Hi Randoms, how's it going, man? Might be better than mages. You can aim them at people as well, don't you? You can do, but you have to aim them out of Golem. So if you drop out of Golem, you could quickly like aim them back into Golem and jump back in. I mean, that would be quite quick and it'd be quite cool to see that working. I haven't played it yet though, HK, so that'd be the first thing, like the first time you'll see me playing it is tonight. Seeing how it works, we'll have a few matches with it and potentially keep it going over the next few nights. Hopefully we don't get any matches that are really laggy. Has anyone else had any laggy matches today? I've got a feeling people are going to say yes. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be better than the mages. What gems am I currently using? I'll quickly show you. In this particular build, this is the setup we're going with. Well, welcome in over on Twitch. How's it going? First time in as well. Hope you're doing good. Man, this doesn't feel this feels laggy. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully the first match is not a laggy match. Let's go. Okay. So it is somewhat dive, but we're not worrying about the reduction from our Wraith form. So we're going to dive in, and we're going to aim to just do some CC. Stop the healing on the big ones. Ah, I see. You're in my group as well, dude. We're not worried about the damage reduction from the Wraith form, guys. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter in this build. We're just out to annoy. Support builds are out to annoy. We're holding them back quite good. How's bouts? We ended 154th in total, man. 154th. And I think we're 8th on the server, something like that. So we did good. We did good, to be fair. There's a few bugs that we had with inviting people sometimes and stuff, but we did fairly good. Nice. So yeah, the idea is, guys, we want to get as many crits as possible and making sure that every time we hit a target, we're critting them and we got people around us to help. Because then they can't heal, especially some of the people, some of the classes that do heal, bears especially, right? Rip. We're on 10 assists already. Look at this. We are an assist monster. Get fear on him. We'll help this dude. Battle Realm's been lots of fun for us. Hope they do more similar ones. Yeah, I think the only issue we found was that some of it wasn't that equal. Like, I think CR should have been equalized as well. Because I don't think CR was equalized. And then monks are definitely not equal. Holy shit. Well, they got that. Rip. I ended up having a replace a team member. Got a whale on my team now. 10k since he joined. We have gone from 5. Nice. We got some really, we got some good good teams down. We were quite surprised by some of the teams we actually managed to knock out. Man, this guy, I swear, monks will and do need a nerf. Look at this. That build seems very fun. Very funny to play. You don't care about the kills, just annoy people. Yeah. We just had a blast doing bouts. I really enjoyed bouts this time around. Well, guys. Look at this guy. He can carry us. Ended up a similar rank as his. This has been a lot more competitive, it would seem. Yeah, I think the only issue we had was monks and druids. You take the wrong paragon. No worries, man. It happens, dude. It happens. Yesterday I was looking at different builds and I actually went into a couple of BGs with the wrong shoulders. The shoulders weren't doing anything. It happens. Wraith-X over Misbeholden. Why? Well, we're not using mages and Wraith-X is actually alright for this. You know, I think if you was going mages, then yeah, you would go Misbeholden. But I think with mages, it's this moment in time. We all know what mages are like, right? Mages in PvP are just not performing. I think the main issues with them not performing is once you get the ad spawn on the map, your mages don't focus on what you want them to focus on. Huge buff coming from monks. 4 days later, summons will... Yeah. So can you imagine? What does the new 1-star do? I thought the other 2-star were usable only. The 1-star, if you crit, it then can reduce the healing. So that if you get a crit, it reduces the healing for a certain period of time. For like 6 seconds, is it? Base. Stand on the point. On the point. Don't just fucking stand on it. Come on. Well played. GG. Look at this. 20 assists. Ah, thank you for the follow there. GG, man. GG. This build works. Like, this works. I'll show you that gem. So the gem, when you read it, which one's it in? This one. Your critical hits inflict grievous wounds on enemies for 6 seconds, reducing the healing they receive by 60%. Obviously, that's going to be striped, right? And causing them to deal 3% reduced damage to you. Cannot occur more than once every 20 seconds. You're on fire today? The only thing I miss in this build is a Colossus. Like, we all know Colossus engine is good, right? Gives you that increased size. You know, it is really good. And that's the only thing I miss. And now you use that build would show you days ago. I don't know, like, there was a couple of people that shared a similar build. Is that gem craftable? Yes. There was Wickerman on my Discord shared a build yesterday, I think it was. And that was using this gem, but he was using it with Corpse Lance, with, I think it was Worm in the Helm. And it was to do, and it just didn't feel like we was generating enough corpses. How's it going, Norsefish? So I mixed it up to include Wraithvex and the Whirling Blaze from Grimside. Monk, what up, noob? How's it going, man? How did your bouts go, Norsefish? Won our first match, lost our second one to our clan members. We won 2 out of 3 today. I think we ended up 154th. Seal up. Nice. We got it. Also won 2 and lost 1. Yeah. We had like, I think the most points we lost throughout the whole week is like 584. We didn't do too bad. Quite pleased with how the team did. He had the 4 times magic effects under. Yeah. That's me gone. That's me gone. Whew. Oh, it's gone. Also sold the 2 times 4x5 tomb and got... Oh, nice. Nice. Not bad at all. Be back shortly. I'm just visiting Asda. Nice, man. Yeah, I'll be up for dungeons today, man. We'll do a load of dungeons. No worries, dude. Nice. Holy shit. How did I not die there? I was sure I was a goner. Wow, I couldn't even get... I spoke too soon, guys. Get wrecked. This is all I've got to do though, guys, is just be annoying as anything. That's all we're here to do. We can still get kills, but I do want to be just annoying as anything. Collect as many of these as you can as well, because we can still do damage. But always make sure your Grim Scythe is up before you jump. That was big. That was big. Got him. Has PvP been up all day? Not as far as I'm aware. We haven't had that happen over here yet, Disney Squad. Hopefully I can buy Monday my power supply to make some dungeons runs with you. Nice, dude. Should run the seep and bar if you can't. Yeah, if you've got seep and bar, use it. You just want as many annoying dots as you possibly can. And don't worry about Rayform. Like, yeah, you can try and worry about it, but I've found, like, the more you worry about it, the less you'll be diving in, the less you'll be annoying. You know, the idea is to just be annoying, right? That's what Necros are good at. I mean, look at that. Like, that was GG. Like, you'll see me playing it safe, look. Once I know I'm good, then we can do the dive. And that's just how you got to play it. Rayform, I used to like save me or versus barbs when I drop low. Yeah, I mean, you can play it safe like that for sure. If you're a low spender or free to play, Everlasting Torment is a good gem for that build. Yes, because you're critting as well, so you can use Everlasting Torment in it because you want to aim to do crits. What time are we at? We'll do one more with this build and then we'll move on to We'll move on to the new version of the golem build. So yeah, what you could also do in this, like, I like the fact we got fear here. This gem is so good. So good. And then I've got Defiling Swarm here. Whoa, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well, man. And then we've got, what I was saying, we've got the silence here, right? Corpse Splitter silence. You could change this to fear as well if you wanted to. I've tried both. I think silence, in my opinion, is probably the better one to go with. And then just utilize fear from your crimson. Because crimson fear pop, that works loads, right? Then you got the dot from that. I mean, you could swap Tomb out. Because you don't need the damage, really. You're not after too much damage. So you could put, if you wanted more crit, because what is my crit in here? Strived. Yeah. You could put in Mother's Lament. On here, I've decided to go armor and pot. But I could switch that up and go more armor penetration as well. I tried it both ways, and I mean, it's either way. You got choices. Before I do the video for this, I think I would just double check how I feel between armor and armor penetration. Do I invest lots of platinum into secondary stats? I mean, if you've got platinum to spare and you've leveled up your gems where you want them to be, plowing into secondary stats is never a bad idea. What do you guys reckon? Should HK plow some platinum, if he's got platinum, into secondary stats? I reckon that would be a resounding yes, do it. Get out of there. You did after you hit a certain reso breaks? Definitely, yeah. First time playing a game here. I've just hit level 60. What should be my next step? I mean, you should just focus on leveling up your Paragon. I have a guide on it on my channel. Are you playing Necro? Yeah, there is a complete guide on my channel for like leveling build, and then there's another guide on telling you what to do, the quickest way to like level your Paragon and stuff. Followed by a lot of people. Where's my team? I need my team with me. Come on, team. It's over on my YouTube. I haven't linked my YouTube like that in Twitch. I should do that. You guys teaching me stuff. Yo, how did bout go? We finished 154th. If you search my name on the old YT, man, that will you'll find me. Very easy to find me on YT. Well, realistically, everyone is short on platinum. Yeah. You're not wrong. Cheeky double. Appreciate all the likes. You guys spamming out my likes. Much appreciate it. Let's get him. We got to kill that. We got to kill that. He's going down. Nice, nice, nice. We got another cheeky kill. Rough game for us yesterday. Had us around 70th. Got a win. 70th is good. We had some rough matches with monks and druids in them, but we had some really good matches as well. And we weren't super elite. Like we weren't going like with certain comps for the matches. We were just going in with what we wanted to play, and it worked out good. Monks are insane, right? We've had monks that were like one-shotting us in bouts. Unbelievable.
Death closes upon me.
13 assists, nice. The biggest issue is now by me. I rang 3k. Yeah, the trouble is what you're above 3k ranking now? You're above 3.5k ranking now on the on BGs? Because if you are, then that's when it becomes a lot more difficult. Dive in there. Do that as well. Very nice. Take those. Yeah, you're above that 3,500, right? So you can pretty much, yeah. It becomes a lot more difficult. You've just got to grind. That'll be the issue now, is just grinding if you want to push it higher. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. The leveling videos from a year ago, anything changed? No. Nothing changed. It's still perfect. Not many low resos can survive high ranks. Some classes might be able to, like Wiz, Necro, and Barb. I mean, you can get away with it to some extent in some matches. You've just got to be prepared that when you're a lower reso, even low to medium reso, that matches are not always gonna get wrecked. Matches are not always gonna work your way, right? Hopefully, maybe your golem build helps a bit more not to get one shot. I'm really interested to see. We're gonna play that next to see how that works with the skeletons. Either it's gonna work really well or really badly. Well, I mean, you can see how this build's working, guys. I think this is fairly good. I haven't had a problem tonight playing this. How do we end up on this match? I mean, look at this. Look at this. Like, I'm pleased with that. Don't get me wrong, we had some big names, some big damage dealers, but I'm pleased with this. Not going to be like that every single match, like it isn't for anyone, but it does good. So I think I'm happy with that build. Just like what you're doing now, the aim is to support the team and not farm kills and try to carry. Exactly, and people need to realize that, HK. You mean I play with Azo? I mean, you could end up playing with them at some matches for sure. If you want the build, guys, here it is. I'll give you a quick go now. I may try with blood instead of agments. I'm not 100% set on this yet. But hopefully we're going to get the video out next week when it comes to this build. The setup is very similar to what we've had before in other builds, but we're just using it differently. So, the next one I want to test out is this. Because I put this together while just chilling today. And I really don't know how it's gonna work. We've got these skeletons, look. So skeletons work when you attack, look. Okay? So when you're in golem, they still attack. Where is the yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen him. But look at these are kind of cool, right? I did see he's been trying out a different build. I don't recommend dropping 2-piece Vifus though, guys. I think dropping 2-piece Vifus is a bad idea. And I know that's what he's done in a build with his latest build. Yeah, dropping 2-piece Vifus is like a major no-go for me. I think you can get up to 6 when it comes to them, so it might be a good idea, HK, that I have a look at doing two golem class of fixes and possibly 2 skeletons, but we'll see how it works. 4 blood, 2 Vif, 2 Baron you have. I mean, that's going to be all right. Yeah, you could, Sem. You could. I think it would work fine with blood if you've got, instead of agments. I haven't tried it, but I can't see why it wouldn't work. Give it a go. Tell me what you think, Sem. Should be fine. I wouldn't say any issue at all. Blood might actually be better in some of it, because you may get more of them surprise kills, right? Let's go, skeletons. Let's go, skeletons. Nice. Man, there were some big deeps there. One thing I hope they change with these skeletons is sometimes they just stand in one spot and attack, and I think they're supposed to teleport to your target. But I think these skeletons will shine once we get onto the idols. We gotta see. We gotta make sure we can get them to focus on targets around the idols. Yeah, they do teleport when you go further away. But man, there's some big damage here. I couldn't heal up. Who are we actually up against? There's some big damage there. Nice. Heal up. I do. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, we wasn't even in golem form then. I'm out of golem form now. Rip. That's me gone. That's me dead. Am I dead? Nope. Ah, there we go. Golem never fell off. I love the golem build. Oh man, the golem build is so much fun when you just get into it, right? You can have such a blast with a golem build. Oh, we had some amazing plays there. It was so good. Where's my skeleton dudes? There they are. Go, go, go. Nice. Get out of there, heal up. 15 crests. Got 5 out of 5 Gloomcast and 5 out of 5. Nice. You're out of luck for a while now. Luck is done. I thought I was a goner again then. Wow. Get wrecked. When you push, all you've got to do there, guys, you see what I did? I pushed skeletons onto him first before I actually jumped and leaped into golem. So good. Can we do it again? Wait for it. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. I didn't mean to do that. Let's go again. Ah, he's got to go down. Wraith form, evasion plus golem is also funny to play. Yeah, I've seen people playing that. The trouble is, right, Jeff, I've not optimized any enchants for this build. Like, I'm just going in. I've not... I could go full out on golem and just do, like, loads of enchants and really go for it. But I haven't bothered. Because I don't play golem enough. But I mean, it does really well just out of the gate, right? Without focusing too much on the enchants. Even with full handicap, you deliver. I try to, bro. Cheers for all the likes over on the old TikTok. Much appreciated. You three are in competition over there. Smashing it out. Like, we did good. For Golem, that was amazing. It's learning the new skeletons, though. Using them to their advantage, because they're using that stun, right? What would your advice be for Necro early stages PvP build to choose? I mean, you'd still want to have... You want to make sure you've got all of the essences available to you. Do you have all of the essences available to you? Because that's a big thing. You've got them all. I mean, you could really just go for a support build then, I would, man. Like, I would go for something like Golem for sure. And then using like 1 and 2 star gems. You can see like in here, 1 star gem. I'm even using the new 2 star gem. And then we've got another 2 star gem. This is just using Spiteful Blood. This is great because of obviously the defensive and that, but this is another 1-star gemlet. So, I mean, the golem builds and tank builds in general use a lot of the lower gems. Biggest problem with golem is a clear barb. Same with BK. If they clear you, yes. I mean, if you go up against a barb, I mean, you can sit there and you can stay alive for quite some time, but you know they will get. We're not a druid, right? I mean, but I don't think we should compare ourselves to druids. I don't think we should compare ourselves to any other tank because we're a different tank, right? With golem, you need to be playing it like how I show you there. You need to be jumping away, healing up, jumping back in, then jumping away again once you're ready to. You know, you need to play it that way because that's how golem is going to be played. You're not in there to grab hold of your enemy and throw them around for a second, you know, and do a lot of damage as well as being able to tank. You're there to smash around and fear them and then get out and then jump back in and fear them. You know, you're there to be annoying as well as being able to push the idol. Thank you very much for the follow there, Necro. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And I think that's the way to play golem. Like, I'm literally going to play it how I just played it there. That was great. Like, jumping in. This feels laggy again. Jumping in after going like this with skeletons. Jumping in, targeting one person, trying to get the kill. That was good. So we go up. Yeah, this is a laggy match. Laggy match. I can feel it already. So we're just going to try and jump and push this time around. We've got a lag match, so it's going to be annoying. Get out of there, get out of there. You following Whitey as well? Nice, man. We like the Necro players to come and join. Building up the Necro army. We'll see how we do, guys. This one is one of those annoying frame rate drop BGs. But it looks like my team is able to do it, and we're just going to stand on the idol. Incoming. Get fucking wrecked, mate. He went down like a sack of shit. This lag. Apparently, guys, you can still do well at Golem while playing like 2 FPS. So if you play on a potato machine, you can still play Diablo Immortal. It's okay. Don't worry. You've seen it here. There we go. 2 FPS. Nice. onboard graphics. You could play it with onboard graphics, dude. Hopefully the next match will be alright. They need to fix it. Look at this though. We didn't do anything apart from push the idol and GG. I'm not gonna complain. And now it's back to normal again. What's up? How's it going, man? How's the old holiday going? This lag issue, it's been going on for so long, dude. I know, it's awful, right? The CTR screen to have better graphics. Yeah. It's awesome. Nice one, man. How long you got left? He's still like for another 2 weeks, right? Hopefully Monday I can put back my graphics card. Nice. My brother, my youngest brother, guys. He was playing I don't even know what game he was playing the other day, but he suddenly got an error come up on his computer. He restarted it and there was still some issues, and it turns out one of his RAM sticks has failed. And it's a dual kit. And it's got a lifetime warranty on it. But he's had to send the kit and RMA it. But he has to send a whole kit, and he doesn't have a backup, and it can take like four weeks to come back. Next week? How quick is that holiday? That holiday seems to have gone flying past, man. Isn't that always the way with holidays? Like, holidays just go boom. Come on. Come on. Maybe you need to go onboard graphics too. I got no lag issues. It's the NVIDIA and... Well, I think it's just going to be the NVIDIA drivers, right? Couldn't agree more. Been 2 weeks now. It doesn't feel like 2 weeks, man. But I mean... I can't believe like that has been 2 weeks. Because it feels like he was only telling us a couple of days ago. So it's just literally must have just gone flying. We got Riggers Gaming in the house. Who are we going up against then? Oh, Falconer. Oh dear. We're gonna have to watch out for him, guys. This will be a fun match. We'll see how we do. New challenge. I'm on golem, dude. I'm on golem. I think the challenge should be survive against these guys. You can do it. Do it. You gotta believe. Me, thank you very much for popping in. You're welcome, dude. Like, there's never a thank you is needed, but I appreciate it. I'm glad they've come in helpful for you. Let's get out of there. Our one loss in bouts was versus Valk. Nice. We won against Mandela. And we were proud. That damage was insane that he just did. Like, absolutely nuts. Save me. Do you miss my warm hugs? Let's focus. Let's focus. Man, they hit so hard. It's like I'm being literally hit by a train. Yeah, I'm 3 weeks into Immortal. If I wasn't for some of your YouTube, I'd have stopped playing as it's hit a wall on how to improve. Oh, man. That's good to see. Like, I've heard a lot of people saying like that. They hit a wall and then they like see a video online, whether that be me or someone else, and it just like helps them loads. And that's good. Thank you, Troy. Much appreciated. Although this match is like hilariously bad. At the beginning, it's all about leveling and collecting so you can upgrade your items. Exactly. Spamming as much as you can, everything. Collecting materials, gold, you name it. Collecting everything. Come to think of it, without that warranty, he'd be bankrupt. Yeah, I actually had a look. He's using, I think it's a G skill DDR5. I think it's only, I'm not sure if it's 32 gigs or 64 gigs. I'm not sure what he's got in it. But I think that they were like 900 quid. Blame AI for that lag? Yeah, it's all AI's fault. Definitely. Mats to get to 30 seems like never ending. Yes. It is a grind, but remember, to get max reforges, you need to get to rank 26. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've all been through it. Yeah, definitely. Do I do a lot of AFK every day? Yes. That is the trick, right? I think it took me the best part of a year to get 30. Some people got it quicker. Get out of the way of that, dude. Yeah, I'm not going near that, dude. You crashed. Yeah, you crashed out about those reforges. Reforges are like... Reforges are a pain. Especially when you're new. But I wouldn't think about... Yeah, I'd agree with 767 there. Don't think about them yet. This grind, first miss gold, now I miss trash, or now it's, you just gotta farm as much as you can for everything. Golem does so good here. Look at that, guys. I pushed the point. I was dead, but I did it. Grinding is super easy now. Compared to how we had it, dude. Get an AFK build and done. All you need to do is about 50,000 hours. I joke. At least we won that. I didn't get a kill, but... He didn't joke. 50,000 hours is a bit extreme, dude. Maybe 10,000 hours. What do we reckon? 10,000 hours? Now you don't like AFK farming, you want to play? Or if you can play, like, Dads. I don't know if Dad's still in the chat, but Dad's is like 18 hour a day guy. And 16 of them hours is always spent in Namari. All the time. I don't know how he does that. Dad's never online. Or never offline, sorry. Never offline. He's like 23 hours, 59 minutes online per day. That 1 minute is just if he disconnects. It's like, God damn it, I've disconnected for that 1 minute. Not so much like 15 hour I do. Not 15 hours is not bad. But on the job, AFK is so good because I farm and I work. Yeah, you know, you're getting 2 things done, right? Now who are we up against? Let's have a look. Again! I just want to test my golem build out. Welcome on in if you're just joining, guys. We are trying different support builds out again tonight. We're on the golem build. It's a new one. It's slightly different to the old one. We're not using mages. We're using the skeletons, which can stun people. Actually, it's been working quite well. The first build we used as well, I think people were enjoying that. It did quite well, right, guys? I think that is definitely one we're going to be doing a video for. I spent so much time AFK farming in Sharble was that if my character ever becomes self-aware, he's fine. Has anyone done any AFK farming in the new zone yet, Rusty? Anyone? Feel the skeletons. And that fear was good. Also getting faster scraps by farming in frozen spawn. Yes. I'd agree with that. If you're looking for scraps and stuff, frozen is a good place to go farm. Got it. How did he not stop me? He was there. My God. Wizards. One of my clanmates is in this game, guys. Look. Frames gone. Having to restart after this game. Same issue as what we had. Yeah, he's still at it, man. He's still at it. He's so good on that. Need to remove the roots from my ankles and try to see if the new zone got some nice AFK. I mean, there's lots of stuff in the new zone, right? Like, it looks like there's going to be some good places to AFK farm, but I haven't seen anyone attempting it yet. How's the new BG maps feels better? I think there's a lot of complaints, dude. A lot of complaints because of the mobs. The actual PvE aspect to it. People don't like it because of that reason. I mean, what I mean by that is, like, barbs can heal from them. And let's say, like, a Necro's mages, if you're using mages, they focus on them and not the enemy players. That's another issue. People don't like the idea of these demonic essences to increase your damage. Oh, I didn't get the kill. I was hoping for the kill. Fala, how's it going? Like, to me, what they could have done is they could have put, like, demonic essences in, but maybe have some that do damage, some that do defense, some that do healing. What do I think? I think I like the idea of the increase in... I like the idea of the mobs. But I think there is issues, and I think they could be rectified somehow. I don't know. I don't know. I like the map design, but do the PvE mobs need to be in? It's difficult to say. Yeah, I agree with the mobs. They shouldn't be there. There's a lot of people saying the same thing. Brad, welcome in. Feel the demonic was for lower players to try feel a way of getting some power to match the stronger people. I mean, but it's only one, like, currently I've got 1% increase in damage. Like, to me, the 1% increase in damage is not going to do anything against a whale. Even if I got that to 20 stacks for 20% increase in damage, it's not going to do anything to a whale. He escaped over here. He's ran down there. The bigger map design and the layout is amazing, but I'm very much not into the whole PvE stuff here. The boss in the middle would be okay. The trouble is with the boss in the middle, the boss in the middle is good, but the extra mobs around the outside is just... they're more annoying than anything, because you feel like you need to have them. But then, and you have to kill them because they just add so much shit to the game. I'll also like the new boss in Convoy, where you respawn a boss. Yes, that's cool. But I mean, hopefully there's going to be different iterations, right, of this. thank you very much, Mia. It's much appreciated. Becoming a member there. Welcome on in. Yeah, they're just testing, probably change it soon. I mean, yeah, I could see them making some changes. Definitely see them making some changes. I don't know what, but we shall see. Let's see if we can get a proper match to test this golem build, guys. Doing it on them whale matches are just not a good experience. You forgot about this game. It's still, I mean, the pay to win is not as, how can I put it, guys? How can we put it? Is it still pay to win? Yes. But, and there is a but, you can play this game completely free to play and still have a blast. I have 1 billion damage in dungeons because nice, dude. Played 14 days in the game. It's just, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. The game is an absolute blast for new players, like veterans. Like, it's just so good. Whether you're playing as a free to play, whether you've got like tens of thousands of pounds, dollars, euros, whatever you want to spend it in, you know, to put into the game, it's still going to be fun. You've got to remember that when you're playing this game, don't try and compare yourself to some of the big whales. Compare yourself to yourself. So you look at your character and you say, right, in 2 weeks time, 2 months time, I want to be doing this. I want to be doing that. And then you get to that, you challenge yourself. If you want to grind more, fast, pay to win, but if you have the patience, you can. Yeah, the trouble is if you spend like, you start the game and your first month you spend like £10,000. I mean, you're still going to struggle because you haven't got secondary stats. I want to compare myself to big whales, bro. Don't tell me what to do. I mean, you can do, man. The community aspects of this is the best I've ever seen. Man, the community is what has made this game for me. Man, look at that. I didn't even get to do shit. Stunned. Let's get out of there. Retreat. The biggest mistake is compared to WoWs, if you put some goals you actually achieve, make more fun to play and grind more. Yes. Let's go. Golem versus Bob. Run, Forrest, run. I copy this build to give you feedback. Normally I don't like golem, but puppets are adorable. The puppets are cool, and it's learning how to play them correctly, I think, with this build. Like, I'm doing absolutely terrible this run. Just trying to stop the push here. With that actual big guy spawned, it becomes very difficult. He hits like a train. Rip, they capped it. The community in this server for real, great people. I play 5 versus 5 games like Dota 2, and yes. What you need to focus on is understand how the PvP, to be honest, know what you have, what's your limitations, and do your job. The problem I see with people doing PvP is big accounts is that, yes, the only interest is getting high to kill. I agree. 100% I agree with that, Brad. Cheers, dude. It was a good match. We did all right. I stayed on the island as long as I could. I tried to do my job as a tank, but, you know, it is what it is. Trying to figure out how the best way to use these new skeletons to stun people, so we'll see. I'm thinking, guys, we might need some... I don't think I have on this build. So I got to change that one, really. We don't want that. What's on this one? Dark Curse. No, we don't want that. So we've got 2 out of 4 golem. Maybe I can find some skeleton gear somewhere. Rayform, Rayform. The new skellies actually work all right. Because the new skellies can stun if used with another essence. And they always attack when you're primary attacking. And what do you do when you're in golem? You're always primary attacking. When you're on that point, you're always like stunning, fearing, primary attacking, like all the time. And they can stun. I'm not sure about the prong being in it yet, but we'll see. I think that's the only option. When we got new videos about these builds, hopefully next week. Hopefully next week, once I've changed what I want to change in them, if anything I want to change, we'll get a couple of build videos out in next week coming. That's the plan anyway. Who's winning on the likes over on TikTok? GG. You are spamming. What are you up to now? 14, nearly 15,000. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh, we got holes. I see holes in here and I know it's just going to be... We need you to spam devs and tell them to unfuck our Necro. Nice. I mean, the reason Necro has changed a lot is the Vifu's change. Not actually the Rayform, it's the Vifu's. Like, the Vifu's change affected us big time. Don't get me wrong, the Rayform did affect us when it comes to our DPS builds. But the biggest thing that changed for us was the reduction in the uptime of our gems. They hit Necro very hard. We might get one more depending on how quickly we win this one, Monk. I wonder how they're going to manage the new class since it relies on summons. I mean, there won't just be a summons build. There will be a summonless build as well. I just want to heal up. Always in combat. The fact that these mobs put you in combat all the time is so fucking annoying. Triggered. I'm also convinced they nerfed the mage aggressiveness. I mean, I felt a difference to mages, I would agree. I don't know what, though. Let's not die. Let's not die. Let's not die. Rip. They don't have time to react. Vifu nerf plus new map mobs. No. It's no, I wish we had more time on the PTR and we'd had more people over there maybe to test certain things out, but it is what it is, and hopefully we'll get some changes, but we'll have to see, guys. We're not going to let the enemy have those. I says. How well is Holes doing? Can we win? We should be able to push that. Maybe. Look at the damage that does. Like, they should not. What do we reckon, guys? Next patch, they should stop that. They should stop this. Mages should not. Wizards should not be able to be behind that bar and shoot here. It shouldn't be allowed to happen. And that goes for any class that can do something like that. It should not be allowed. Yeah, that is BS. It is, right? You think that's perfectly normal? Like, not only can they be invisible behind there, and I mean, it's not perma invis anymore, but they can do that meteor in that one spot the entire time behind a barrier. Like, what the fuck? Barrier should stop skills both ways. Yes. You changed the class to wizard. Man, the damage of these whales is just unbelievable. Like, golem feels like a potato.
Closes upon me.
You melt like butter. Yeah, against these whales, I do, fab. Like, well and truly. Like, we're gonna push the other side. Like, screw that side. I want to melt like butter on this side now. There we go. White flag, yeah. We need to get one of those so I can actually put it on the screen, right? We got medals. We got medals. Come on, will we get another match? Come on. We didn't really get to test Golem out because every match has been a whale. Come on. Come on. It's gone past the time has ticked over. Ah, there we go, guys. It's over. If you want to try this out, guys, and tell me what you think with the skeletons instead of the mages, then there's the build. No worries, man. Take it easy, dude.
I have much to show you. At least you are not rash.
And this is not active again. Will this 7 make it active? Nope. I need to level some gems up, guys. Come on, 6, make it active. Oh my god. I need to level a gem up, or I need to take a gem out of something. That's a 9. Where is that 10? It's 10. That's a 1 star. Let's take this one out, replace this one. I need to make sure I've got that unactive, right? This is going to be active still. Yes, good. Can we activate this one now? I need to focus on gems. Did I try with Battle Guard? No, I haven't tried with Battle Guard. Yay. I need to level some gems up so I can activate all of them secondaries again. I'm coming dungeons. I am coming dungeons. Did I check? Yeah, I'll do some dungeons. We're going to do some dungeons. Who else is doing dungeons? You're in a full, we're in a full group already. Who is this group? This is your group. Are you all in I-12? I was going to do some viewer ones, dude. Gonna do some viewer ones. But we'll do a couple with you guys and then we'll get some viewers in. Yeah, I see you. This name is you, right? You're doing dungeons while watching this? I'll do a couple with these guys and then we're gonna get some viewers in. KNY, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, Battle Guard would be an interesting one to try. Me going that golem build. I don't think I got a rank 10 Battle Guard. Don't think I have. It's one that I had never leveled to 10. Am I on I-12? Probably not. I didn't even get a chance to change over I-12. No, I'm still in I-11. But it doesn't matter. I'm only going to do a couple of you guys if you're spamming I-12, because then I can do some viewer ones, dude. So, and I'm not ready for I-12 gear yet. My stash is a mess. Whenever I need to make a tanky build, I'll use this Battle Guard. Battle Guard is a good gem, yeah. You're testing support, Drew. Nice. Man, we're at nearly 50,000 likes. 50,000 likes over on TikTok. Guys, much appreciated. How are we doing on the old YT? 28. Not bad, guys. Not bad. Can we get that to 50,000 as well? He's only in for a few dungeons. Say hi, you're on TV. She's gonna move over there. If only you could do that on YT, right? That'd be insane. Everyone does that when they know they're on someone's stream, right? See that in BG's loads. Oi, oi. How's it going, man? What do you reckon to the old Battle of Realms then, dude? We did good, man. We did good. I'll do another one after this one, dude, and then I'll jump out and get some viewers in. It was fun, to be honest. We did really well for our team comp. Yeah, considering we didn't really build anything, did we? And we had missing people like most days where we had to get fill-ins, but we didn't really think about like, let's go this class, let's go that class. So you want to see my build? Yeah, I'll certainly show you my build, man. Give me 1 second. I'll show you the build in this setup, look, because this way is the easiest way to display it. Baron's at the bottom.
The barriers that block us also serve to hold back his power. When one is breached, the others bear the strain. There is a summoning beyond this barrier era.
This will be the last one with you guys, and then I'm gonna we'll get some people in from the channel, from the stream.
Well done, champion. I am activating the...
Did we end up on +8? Can't even see the leaderboard now. Can you only see the leaderboard in leaderboards? Oh, you can, yeah. It says 14th on mine, dude. Maybe I haven't logged out. How long have I been playing this game? I've been playing this game since launch. Okay, guys. Let's go. Who's in? Dungeons. It could be either way, dude. Mine or yours. I don't know. Full group, guys. We need a full group for dungeons. Who is in? EUs. Who we got? Who's still on? Today, I'm going to give my spot because I'm not working until midnight. No worries, dude. The leaderboards be clunky. They're always clunky, man.
Oh, well, I have the box for company.
GG's. Thank you for the GG's, man. I know someone that did want to join. I'm sure they messaged me earlier. Appreciate it, dude. Oh, we hit 50,000. Are you on EU? If you're on EU, guys, and you haven't got me on the friends list and you want to join, there's the battle on it. Doing 10 crests now. Nice, dude. Good luck. No worries, Monk. No worries, Monk. It's all good. This is soft, so man, I don't even know. I don't even know how to respond to that one, Fabio. What is soft? You got a white? Man. Who's this dude? Is this one of your friends, man? I guess so. Anyone else? We got one spot. We got one spot. Oh, someone's on it. It's gotta be my boy. You got a white from the Bout of Realm crest. What did you get, man? What did you get? It was a 2 out of 5 golden vermin, of course, but still, it's still got a white, man. GG, dude. GG. Where's the last mob? He's running away. Kill him. So guys, the plan is for next week then to have at least... We might get 2 builds up. 2 PvP builds up. We're not going to call them meta or anything. We're just going to call them new PvP builds going forward since this nerf. And then I want your honest opinions on them. I'm definitely going to try them out more over the weekend before I record, probably record on maybe Tuesday. So we're still going to be testing them out on Sunday stream and on Monday stream before I even record, so. We've got plenty of time to do any changes. I still want to play a bit more of the debuff build. Because I think that was working out quite nicely, the debuff build. You want to see the skills? So the build that I'm currently using, I'll show it again on here, is this one here. Problem for me is that my clan needs damage builds for Shadow Wars. What's the best at the moment? I mean, for damage in Shadow Wars, I mean, you can still use the Fear, Silence, Mage build. That's fine. But I think in the new BGs, with all these added mobs, the mages actually don't perform as well. The Vortex passive, not really passive. You still have to press it to collect up the things on the floor. So if I want to pick up these corpses, it will then pick them up and do this. You could change class. I mean, that is an option, right? But I think in anything that's not the new Battlegrounds, Mage, Silence, Fear build is fine. The old Dot build is fine. It's just, I think, the fact of these new mobs in the Battlegrounds are really affecting how mages perform. I mean, if you get the option to farm them new damage things, then yes. I mean, for DPS classes, they should be, right? I mean, druids as well. I've been finding that the new build that I was running for the first bit of the stream with that new 1-star gem, that really messes up healing. You got fear from a crimson in the build, and you've got a silence from the one of the main hands, and then you're using the crit gem that stops healing. Like, really good. And then if you pair that with having some damage dealers in with you as well, I mean, yeah, the druid is going to die. But it's all about how you play the builds, right? We talked about this last stream, guys, and I think it was Brad earlier here on the stream mentioned it. You definitely need to know your spot in the BG, right? When it comes to the build you're playing, and this goes for all classes. You know, if you're a damage dealer, you should be getting the most damage done. You should be getting the most kills. You should be trying to die the least, right? When it comes to the tanks need to be surviving. Tanks will no doubtably end up having normally the most deaths is what you would want, because then the tank is always putting himself in harm's way. What's the next big thing we should be expecting to come in the game? Well, if you look at the roadmap, we should be getting a crossover event at some point, right? If I get someone drop out, then I will get you in. Did you just add me, did you? I did hear someone add me. I'll have a look on the friends list in a second, and if we get someone drop out, we'll get you in. I didn't get a request come up. Let me decline this one. Do you want to add me again? Are you in the EU? Long as you're EU, we can join. Oh, there we go. I heard that one. But we try to do viewer dungeons for at least an hour. At least an hour every stream now. I think it's just a good thing to come in and help people, right? We have a blast while doing it. Chatting random stuff. Noah! I'm here, Noah. I am here, Noah. Watch out. Fuck you, Noah. We don't care about you, Noah. Poor Noah chained up for 3 years and no one gives a shit. Someone ought to call the child. Definitely abuse there, man. So when do you reckon Osso's going to come back, man? Do we reckon he's going to stay quit forever? Nora's next week. He's done quite well so far, Nora. He's been away for the game for probably the best part of what, a couple of months now, nearly, I should expect. It feels like maybe a couple of months, but thank you very much for sharing the live, man. Much appreciated. I see a pattern with Ozzo. We ignore him long enough. He ends up logging in, doing some shadow. He gets that little bit of an itch, right? He's like, I must log in. He'll be back on in a few days to just... Well, actually, he'll be in tomorrow, right? Because Shadow War tomorrow. That's how he'll play, man. Darg is in the house. Boosh is in the house as well. So we just need to ignore him more for 4 weeks and Bob's your uncle. He'll be back at some point. No one stays quit forever. Nice. $22,000 on the likes there. You are smashing it over there. Much appreciated. Noah. No worries, Rose. We're going to have a space coming up for free in a second, and we'll be able to invite you in then, Molly. No worries, Fab. We're gonna have two spots, I think, guys. But I definitely think tonight, guys, with the builds we showed tonight, I think it just goes to show that Necros aren't dead, right? Necros are still very much useful. Although I keep getting messages every day. Every day. Necros are dead. Dead class. Necros have always been a dead class. If you look at it that way, then yeah, for sure. Is this your character? Then Molly? Yes. It says you're in a party. It says you're in a party. There we go. That's better. Did you get the invite? Welcome back to the stream, Fab. Did you get the invite? I mean, is this an EU server or is this a US server? Or a C server? I mean, would that even matter? I can see you on here. I can see the invite, so I should be able to send you an invite, right? How's it going, Raz? Welcome in. Are you on my friends list, Raz? You're in honor? Add me, man. Add me and I'll invite you, dude. Battle.net. Top of the screen. Let you relog? Yeah, no worries. Do a quick relog. Cindy, welcome in. Let me know when you've relogged. I don't know if he's still on the stream. Are you still on the stream? Fowler, how you doing? Welcome in. Whoa, Cindy. Smashing them roses. Smashing them roses. Welcome on in. How's it going? Much appreciated, Cindy. Much appreciated. 196. Wow. That is GG. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. How are you doing? Oh, someone's... We got one space. We got one in. One space left. How are you doing, Cindy? Hope you're doing well. Oh, that is a friend request. Who's in now? Okay, we've got one space left. What we're going to do, if you're on my friends list, make a request. First one to make a request gets in. Oh, there we go. We've got someone that said it. I'm Raz Invite. There we go. We're full. Anyone that's missed out, we will get you in on the next stream if you're on the live. But time is green items. I did try to re-invite you as well, then Molly, but it just wouldn't send an invite. Every time it said I'd already invited. What we'll do is if you're on my live on the next one, we'll get you in and see what's going on. Unless someone drops within the next, you know, maybe we'll go for another hour. So if anyone drops, we'll see if we can get you in. But we've got to continue to spam. Set items to farm, wisps to collect. Big numbers to hit. What are we at Paragon wise? Is it 9? It's at 1350 now, isn't it? 1350 we're at this week. 1350. I think it's 1350, right? Or are we still at 1340? Going into 1350. We're going into 1350 this week. Yeah. So that means we've only got a few weeks until we hear about new essences, guys. a few weeks until we hear about new essences. It's not going to be far. Exciting times. Can show custom wings. We don't have custom wings over here yet, man. Over on the EU, we have not got custom wings. Not at this moment in time. I'm hoping that's going to come soon because I really want the custom wings. You're hoping for something good for the buff and the PvP, Necro? Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if we get some new essences that are going to work well in PvP. Because I'm going to put out 2 new builds probably this week coming for PvP. And I say new builds, they're a mixture of old and new, right? But just what I think people should run going forward. And then if we get some new essences that work in PvP, that could be more builds. And we love build videos. But some of the custom wings, fella, like I've seen some pictures of the custom wings, and oh my god, they're beautiful. Like, they're so nice. Don't get me wrong, they're going to cost a lot for you to get, like, some of the good ones, right? Some of the good combinations. But you could be lucky because it's still RNG based. What you prefer in chest beat, sir, in PvE? Corpse Spirit or Bone Spirit burn damage. So currently in this, I am running. I can just show you. This one here. Burn more damage to burn enemies from Bone Spirits. Is the best one to use. That's the what I prefer to use. I mean, you probably get away with playing the other one, but... Noah. Closing in on the 10k subs now. Yes, we are, man. Green items, you would use 4-piece Agment set, and then 2-piece Barons, 2-piece Vifus. And the Paragon that I currently use, I'll show you the exact setup. It's easier for me to show you the setup. Is that one. Literally is. No worries. Thanks for popping along, man. Anytime. Exactly what we're here for. Literally free advice, guys. I think we'll hit 10k subs probably in the next, say, 8 weeks. Maybe 6 weeks. Maybe 6 weeks. Am I going to be saving Crest for Horn Coil 3.0? I mean, I probably will start to save Crest now. Any room at this moment? No, Monk, not at the moment. We're full at the moment. And we've got someone waiting if we get space already as well. So we're going to go until half. We're going to go to half 1 server. No worries, Monk. But yeah, I think, Alex, I'll probably save Crest now for a little while again. I mean, when it comes to new gems, I wouldn't expect anything now until Warlock release. Get some Dippy merch and do a giveaway through Discord subs. I don't know if I'll ever go down the road of doing merch. Have fun, you're off to farm your 64 gems. No worries, man. Take it easy, too. Rumors say it's going to be better than Horncore 2.0. I mean, we know gems always been improved, but I think what you'll find is the next gem will be probably more of a defensive gem, maybe. Oh, you mean some more generic Diablo merch from Blizzard? That'd be cool. I don't get any of that though, dude. I ain't gonna force people to come and sub though for a giveaway. That's not me, dude. It's got to be natural. Got to be natural. Natural progress. Chilled streams. Good advice when it comes to the videos. No pressuring people to come to streams and, you know, do any sort of donations. You're going to take care of the forcing part. People might like that from you though, man. You're here to be a nuisance. So someone's got to be, man. You gonna take an L for the L team? One thing I would like, and I think other creators have mentioned this about Blizzard, is we need more merch for the Diablo Immortal. Have you guys been onto the EU store, people that are in the EU, and I don't know what it's like on the US store, but for Diablo Immortal, there's like 2 things. It's so bad. Like, give us more merch. Diablo 4 has got tons of stuff. Diablo Immortal, like, nothing. I'm gonna get your hand on a Warlock wobblehead figure. Like what a pop figure. Bold Hope, is it good for Necro, sir? It is good for Necro in PvP. And you can use it in PvE, but I recommend it being rank 5 or 6 or higher. Jays, how's it going, dude? The two items are 2000% value though. It's so bad that there's only like 2 items on there, and I think one of them's like a hat, right? I'm sure it's like a cap. Like I'd like a couple of cool Diablo Immortal t-shirts, like with a Warlock, especially with a new Warlock coming, a Warlock one and a Necro one. Have the class ones, guys. That'd be so cool. We're missing the yellow mob. Come on. Insane damage. We do good damage, man. Rip. Bottled Hope might have a high... No, it don't. The trouble is with Bottled Hope is you only get the good... When does the good... Let me have a check on that. Let's go Legendary Gems. Bottled Hope. Where are we? Bottled Hope. There we are. Oh, gonna die. What rank do you get? So that's 6%. Rank 5 gets you 3% cooldown. So the trouble is it's only 3% cooldown, right? And that's strive. No, that's unstrived, right? You're referring to my Necro? Yeah, I mean, your Necro could do this damage as well, man. %3 on rank 5 is unstrived because that part is unstrived. The rest of it is strived on Bottled Hope, right? Isn't too bad, but I don't think it's worth, if you haven't got a hope already at rank 5, I don't think it's worth going for it. Would be my opinion. We hit 60,000 likes on the TikToks. Thank you very much, guys. They need to buff this event in dungeons. Because this event is like the worst event ever. My hope is 5 out of 5 and R6. I don't use it. I mean, you would use it for some builds. In some classes. Mine's rank 6 and I only use it now for PvP. That's it. Red shit on the floor. Red shit on the floor. Hurts. Like, what was the point in that, like? What is the point in this? Erratic assault. Pointless. Bold hope is in your wings. Yep. The sad thing is that will become obsolete. That will be one of the next gems that becomes obsolete, I think. As soon as they release another gem that's got cooldown reduction on it, Bold Hope is gone. Yep. Bold Hope 2.0, right? Man, that boss is so loud. I think that'll be one of the next ones to get rid of. What should I rank prior? Ooh. Ooh. What do you reckon, guys? What should I rank prior to Roiling and Bloodsoaked Jade? Tempest was okay, got 1 billion from it on dummies, and oh boy does it suck at PvP. You've changed back to Demon Hunter already. Rip the Tempest. I would say Roiling is going to have to be the one that I would focus on the most. Between the Roiling and Bloodsoaked Jade. I would agree, Fabio. And then after leveling them two up, and you want to make sure you get them to rank 3, at least, because that is when you activate your awakening slots now, right? Then, what would you go for afterwards? I mean, it's going to have to be Haunt Coil and Leviathan, right? Now. I mean, there's just so many good 5-star gems now that you want. Even as a new player, like, eventually you're going to want to get them to rank 3. But I really think for...
That raft is the only way forward, it seems.
R6 surviving in 4 days like a boss. I really think for a new player, from when it comes to gems, nowadays... No worries, John. I think you're going to need Roiling Consequences. Blood-Soaked Jade is kind of still wanted. I mean, this is difficult. Then you're going to want Blood Flow, you're going to want Horn Coil, and you're going to want Leviathan. And then you're going to want Mother's Lament. I think they're kind of gems that if you're want to do lots of damage, they're kind of necessary. The biggest question, guys, and I think this is something that we could possibly try out one day if I can get my hands on some ranked 1 gems. What about, like, when it comes to, say, rank 3 gems? So if we had a rank 3 Roiling, rank 3 Blood-Soaked Jade, rank 3 Blood Flow, rank 3 Horn Coil, and rank 3 Leviathan. Rank 10 Mothers. Like, how much damage could we put out, and how much really would that cost someone? Can we drop Misery Elixir since we have Lev? I mean, I don't use Misery Elixir anyway. I would use Misery more in PvP than I would in PvE. The only time you would use it in PvE is if you haven't got something that the percentage is... If you've got something that's got a higher percentage. Because Misery, when you look at Misery... 24% extra damage is how you got to read that, right? R10 Mother's Lament, good for Necro. R10 Lament, you should always be using, unless you're like 5,500 reso upwards. And then you may get away without it, depending on your enchants. The bobblehead warlock. Okay, let's see if we can get someone else in. We got someone leaving. John is leaving. Cheers, John. Okay. Let's try this. See, it just doesn't invite you, then, Molly. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, guys. We've got 2 spaces. If you haven't already got me on my friends list, there's my ad. But if you have, request. We're going to give you 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're going to start up doing dungeons again. So if you're on my friends list, you can request. I did try and add you. Ready? If I go like this, it just says invite already sent. Can you request? Nelly, cheers for the follow. But it doesn't let me... It doesn't let me invite you for some reason. It just says invite already sent. No. Anyone else want to join? Oh, there's a request. Who's requesting? I don't know who you are, but if you've just been accepted onto my friends list, request an invite to my group. That was you? I don't know how many friends you can have on the friends list nowadays. Is it 500? What's your in-game name? This has got to be your in-game name. Do you get an invite? You do. See, that worked fine. There we go. Anyone else? One space left. Oh, someone's put in the request. Here we go. Done. Rose is back. Let's go. Let's go. I do hope we get new dungeons though this year, guys. 1 or 2 new dungeons would be epic. Any green you're hunting or those cosmic rings? I'm just after anything really. Any good green that can upgrade anything I've already got. And then just wisps. I don't really do much pre-farming when it comes to farming for the next level. I don't see it as something that I really enjoy doing because I don't see it as to me pre-farming is kind of pointless. The way I look at pre-farming is you get all that gear really early, and then once you get to that right level to equip it, you've then already got all the best gear, so what's the point in doing anything else? And the thing is, you want gear you can equip straight away, right? What's the point in farming something and then not being able to use it for 5 weeks, and you've got that dopamine hit already because you've collected a good item, but it's just going to sit in your stash. So like, what's the point? More time in BG as well. Yeah, exactly. What I tend to do is I farm a lot of the older wisps, like, and then I convert them to then be able to level or be able to get some new set items once we've reached the next difficulty. So I can then get the CR if I don't have it to go and do the next difficulty. And then get new greens. It's just the way I prefer to do it. I don't think that pre-farming should be a thing, personally. You farm on the normal difficulty and after I convert. Exactly. Yep. Anton, how's it going? You've just started playing? How long have you been playing for?
Together we will do what must be done.
I mean, some see it as time management. They already done hard things in Battlegrounds. I get it. But the trouble is, if you start farming, pre-farming at like 80 levels before you could even equip the gear, what's the point? So to answer your question then, Anton, thanks for the follow, by the way. It's all about equipping the right things to be able to speed through. The highest speed you can go is 70% without increase in size. Increase in size also gives you a movement speed increase because the bigger you are, the more distance you travel. Okay. In this build, I think I get to 65%. You can go 300%. Man, I don't believe that for a word. But I mean, it's still so 70%, right? The maximum movement speed you can get 70%. But you can abuse it, right? And get to go faster. With skills you can. Yeah, I mean your movement speed is not necessarily faster, it's just that you can get further distance with your character. There is a build on my YT that is good for you guys that are just starting to level. Man, that boss is so loud. Can I show you this build? Yes, I'll show you this build. I'll show you so you can get a good screenshot of it. Dungeon build, here it is. You were spamming the vids last night. Nice one. So with this build, basically the movement speed is all coming from this. It's all coming from this. Because when you look in the skills, for you guys that are new, it actually says it increases your movement speed up to a maximum of 45%. So when I go, my movement speed, clearly it's not 45, clearly not there 45%, but it does go up to the right amount of movement speed. I'll show you when we go into the next dungeon. How many did you spam then, Anton? All of them. You've done well if you spammed them all. Is Rose still there? DC'd, DC'd. We'll give them a minute. You put your movement speed build up on the community builds. Nice one, man. Uptime is a big time. Yes, you need a balance of beneficial effect and cooldown, right? We'll give it a minute for Rose to come back. Still offline. Could just be a random DC, so. Big rezo, or I'd say a big rezo, still 8.3. Nice, dude. Secondaries are coming on. I-bends. Yeah, I will do I-bends first room before I finish tonight. Okay, we might get someone else in then. Rose is DC'd. Like right now, I'm just using Wraith Teleport. Yeah, that's all you can do. We're going to remove you, Rose. If you do come back on, we'll get you on another night. Guys, we have got one space. Request now, go. You know what to do. First one in gets the invite. You sent me a message. That is fine by me. Let's go.
Very well.
Oh, we got this as well. Nice. I love S-Class. It wouldn't let you apply. Yeah, sometimes it don't. I think that's how we're just going to do it from now on. First people to message or request an invite if they're on friends list, then we'll just get them in that way. I think it's a good way of doing it. Oh, we got a commander. Big numbers. Holy shit.
Welcome, my friends. Come, help me strike down these demons, and we can pursue their master.
I'll have to definitely, I'll have to go through my friends list and just remove people that don't play any games that I play anymore. And I have to see, what is the, does anyone know what the maximum friends list is now with Battle.net? I think it used to be really, really low, right? I'm sure they increased it to quite some size now. Man, this DPS. Me and Champ. Class, we are a necromancer. L. My barb speed is now even faster. You don't need to go any faster, man. Man, you got me on the deeps. Speed is good. I mean, it is. But do you need to go any faster? Yes. Is speed more important than the amount of damage you can actually output? Would you sacrifice... Run, Forest, run. Would you sacrifice more movement speed over damage? You main Necro but use summons. Maybe I'm using it wrong. I mean... Necro summons in PvE is not really viable as much anymore. L, that's for sure. It's a spam build, full speed spec. So, fuck damage. It's all about the big numbers of movement speed. All Monk wants is like movement speed increase number on the actual screen, like 25% increase in movement speed, and then he's like buzzing. Just be like, it's over 9,000. Can you see which Paragon I use? Yeah, I'll show you. Paragon I currently use is this. Red Bull and Monster Energy mixed together. The ultimate heart attack. It'd have to be sugar-free though, man. No worries, El. Sugar-free, caffeine-free. Mixing them two together. Woo. First time Crusader as well, man. Crusader is a blast in PvE. Crusader big damage like Necro. Watch this. Monkey Boy's just gonna come in running in a second. I'm waiting for it, dude. I'm waiting for it. He just changed build. I see it. I can't wait for you to run around circles on this raft. Are we shadows? We're shadows at the moment. What the actual fuck, dude? That is hilarious, Monk. You can go faster than that. That is pretty cool. Fast and Furious Diablo edition. Barb Toretto. But what matters? It's family that matters. Oh man, that's brilliant. That is absolutely insane movement speed. What he needs is you need some sound effects, man. I can't go that fast, I can't control it. Take it on a BG. I mean, would that get strifed on a BG? That would get strifed on a BG. Now, maybe it wouldn't, depending on where you're getting all the movement speed from. Can you imagine a BG like a Rifu Basin from WoW with that speed, though? My god. That'd be hilarious. Imagine having a BG in mini mode. Yeah. That would be brilliant, Trivia. That would be brilliant. Warson with the flag. A Rifu Basin, though, imagine sprinting around that, because you can get to each area. You could literally take off from like the top of the cliff and just fly down to the mines. That'd be so cool. Warsong would be mad with the flag though, dude. I'm here aching to defeat the Blood Rose, and you guys here are speedrunning bosses. Man, we've been playing a long time though, and our gear level is like end game, right? We can speedrun these bosses like all day long, not even notice it. That Blood Rose on release, man, was like, holy shit. Yep, definitely was, Jace. Yo, and it's Inferno. Yeah, we're running like here. Yep. So for this spec to work, to do damage, all you do is spam charge. Yeah. That's a pretty insane speed build, man. Absolutely nuts. And going faster is fun, right? We can all agree to that. You're missing one gem to make it faster? What gem are you actually missing to make it go faster then? See, man, you're not. You're going at 66%, dude. The 1 star? Yeah, I was going to say it would be the 1 star. Fake movement speed, man. If it doesn't say it on your stat sheets, man, I don't believe it. You're still Paragon 300, man. L, you got lows. You got, just enjoy it. Enjoy the process, man. But yeah, what we'll do, I'll go through my friends list. I'll make some space. And then what I'll do is I'll put my battle.net on the stream from now on somewhere anyway. We'll put it somewhere so you guys can see it. And then when we go to do dungeons, we will just literally do it where first people to be to request will get in, and then we'll run for 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and then get new people in each time. I'm on Pools of Wisdom. And we're trying to cycle throughout the evening when we do dungeons. He didn't know you was Barb. That makes it even better. He expected you to be another class because you was going so fast, dude. Yeah, you're going so fast, you look like a monk. Senor, welcome in. It was because you was just a blur, monk. Good morning, dude. Hope you're well. Cheers for the follow, El.
That raft is the only way forward, it seems. Corpses are mine.
Raft again. Raft has to be the most chill dungeon, but the most boring dungeon. Battle Realms, we weren't too bad. We ended up on, I think, rank 154, I think it was. I'm sure that's what rank I ended up on. I hate that it's not on there now. You have to go to here. 154. $35 points. So it's pretty good. 14th overall on here, I think it was, but yeah. We did alright. How about yourself, senor? At least you had a blast, you know. If you had a blast, even you ended up rank 217, you know, you still got a lot of the mystery essences and mystery legendary items, right? So that's going to be good for when Warlock releases, you know. So it's still good fun. I think the experience was great. I think there's definitely some tweaks they could do to it. Welcome on in, dude, and thank you very much for the popular. There's still some tweaks they could do to it. I think that I would say that CR should be capped, and I think that our secondary stats should be capped as well. Maybe like 50,000 CR and 2,500 amongst all of the secondary stats should be the maximum. That would balance it a lot better. As far as I know, CR, depending on what gear you had on, could be higher. But I definitely felt like some matches we just got absolutely steamrolled. For sure. Especially by monks and druids. The familiar as well. That's a good point, Senor. Yeah, the familiar as well. But I think what they could do, instead of allowing us to use the familiar, just let everyone have savior. Everyone has a passive that is just like savior. Done. I think that would be fair. You see someone with 3,000 plus? Yeah, that was the thing. Like, it was fairly balanced, but I think it could be even more balanced in the future. But it was fun. We enjoyed it. We had a blast again. Look how fast you are. No worries, fella. Take care, dude. I literally cannot even see you, man. Look at how fast you are, dude. Any suggestions for rune farming? I mean, I did do a rune farming video not so long ago, I think, right? I'm sure I put something into a rune farming video. It rings a bell. I would say doing dungeons is always the best way for me. The best success I've had is in dungeons. And secondary, I would say, is going to be towers and Verge. Looking forward to the next Battle Realms. This time I won't go Party Finder for the team. I mean, you did alright if you went Party Finder. Let's do one more for luck, guys, and then I'm going to call it a night. No worries, man. I want to get up bright and early tomorrow. I want to practice on these new builds before we start thinking about videos. Did I play Diablo when it was still old internet dial tone? Oh man, that noise. Every time someone says that to me, I just hear the dial tone noise. No. I only got into Diablo when Diablo 3 came out. I was like a WoW player for years. And then Diablo 3 came out and I got really heavily into Diablo 3 and WoW at the same time. You played since D1, man. Nice. It's a great universe to play though, right? The Diablo stuff is always going to be good. Let's just hope they bring out Diablo 5 and they do it right. If they do it right with Diablo 5, then it'd be good, guys. It needs to be a step up of what Diablo 4 was though, right? D3 was such a good game. You had to play late night so no one was using the line. Yeah. Good old dial-up internet. What year did D1 come out? What year was D1 released? Cheers, lads. Thank you very much for the speed runs.
A new partner. Very well.
Run, Forrest, run. Let's see what we got then, guys. But cheers for the runs, guys. We'll be doing more on Sunday. We'll do it like we said. I'll go through my friends list. It was 1997. D1 was 97? Really? Diablo 1 release date on PC in North America was December the 31st, 1996. Wow. That's incredible. Because it's 30-year anniversary this year, right? 1997 just sounds weird. I was 11. Technically 1996, yeah. I was 11, like I wasn't even into real gaming back then. I mean, I played some console stuff, but bad. Bro, I need help. What do you need help with, dude? You were 7. No worries, Raz. Cheers, man. You wasn't even born, lol. That just sounds weird. When was you born, Johnny? Had a blast, monk. Cheers, bud. And we got a load of shit. Me, 1986. Good years. I have so many hours. You was born in the year 2000. Anis, thank you very much for the follow. Make friends and let me know what kind of support and help you need. But yeah, what help do you need? It was someone that was asking for help. Perseus, what help do you need? What help do you need, man? Ask any questions. I should be a dev with this many hours in franchise, but I'm still a noob. Oh, that is a shame. What a shame, look. That is ruined. What level are you? Are you playing Necromancer? Again, rip. We got a load of rubbish tonight. A lot of rubbish.
Legendary weapon.
Make sure I'm not getting rid of anything I need. We are like old. My son is born 2001. But yeah, anyone got any questions? We're going to be here for another, what, 5 minutes? Just chatting. We always end up 5-10 minutes chatting, so while I get rid of crap. And I got to run Iben's room 1, I think. Room 1? How many keys do I have? Yeah, room 1. Yeah, all of this is crap, so we can safely do that, I believe. So yeah, good.
You do the fighting, I'll do the forging.
Didn't want salvage. Bye. There we go. Farm. I remember I was 7. I remember D1. My neighborhood has a PC and watched him play. Nice. For overall, potency or resistance? Potency. All the time, potency for Necros. Potency, you want potency, armor pen and armor. That's the only 3 you really need to focus on, to be fair. What's my BG rank and score? Currently, my BG rank is 26 with 3080. I hate when this does this. Too bad you're in UK server. I have 10,002 and 5k reso. Nice. You're stuck at... I don't even know what my challenge drift max is. Like, what is my challenge drift max currently? I've only done literally a 728. I've not bothered. I could probably push higher now, but... Cheers, Joseph. Much appreciated, man. We do try and please some of the community, you know. You're stuck at 731 though. Yeah, I tend to not worry about the challenge rifts. I do every now and again. Carrie, how's it going? Welcome in. If we were in a UK server, my clan would be empty. Can you imagine just having UK servers, not EU servers? Man, that would be dead. Would I even count? What's your 2026 plan for this channel? Ooh, well, I'd like to just, you know, I want to keep obviously progressing the channel. I would like to see maybe some D4 action before the end of the year. That's the plan. That's why we've increased the stream to 4 days a week. I do want to keep trying to do 1 or 2 videos a week is my plan. And give you content that you do want, not just dead content, you know. I don't want to just make a video for the sake of making a video. Is what I have always said, right? If I can get build videos and then advice videos, that's what I want. I don't want to just talk about random rubbish. I do love the streaming. Streaming is definitely something I enjoy doing. I didn't think streaming would be something I enjoyed doing, but I love it. It's a fun just talking to you guys, and I think that's the plan, right? We'll see how it pans out. I mean, plans always go to shit if you plan them too much. You've just got to evolve with what's going on at the time. Some weeks I'll probably get 2-3 videos out, depending on what is needed. If I need to do patch videos or talk about something that's changed videos. But I want to try and get more build videos out, more class videos out. Especially once we get past the Necromancer. The Warlock, sorry. You know, once Warlock is out, and we've geared up the Warlock, done the builds, talked about what's good, what's bad, we'll then start looking at other classes and hopefully progress throughout the year. That's the plan anyway. We'll see. I mean, we've got a good community on the go. Growing the Discord is always good. We're like, I think we're 1,070 members on the Discord now, which is just insane, mind-boggling to me. But I see that as crazy. I still see myself though, Fallow, when it comes to like the channel and being a creator, I still might see myself as like a very, very noob creator. I don't see myself as anything other than that, which is really odd. You think in time, some update will have a secret changes? I mean, nothing is normally that secret to the partners. We find out most of the stuff. Don't get me wrong, some of it is kept until it goes live, but we do find out quite a lot. No worries, man. Good night, man. Take it easy, dude. You know, we do find out quite a lot when it comes to things that are going on early. I mean, the new zone that we're getting, we've got now will be what it is. You know, we know it's going to be the Rocky Waste, sorry. And it's going to grow right throughout the year, and we should end up over here by the end of the year. You're not a noob. You do it in your own way. I mean, yeah, that's the way I wanted to do it as well, Fabio. Like, this will grow throughout the year. By the time we get to the end of the year, this part of the zone will be open. But this zone looks huge, right? Like, how much does this seem bigger than Charvel? I would say yes. Like, that zone is much bigger than Charvel. Like, much bigger. Because Charvel's map is like this, zoomed in. This is huge. Like, there could be a dungeon in here, maybe. Hopefully, that would be nice. I'd love a new dungeon. But I think we're going to be in for a good year, guys, when it comes to DI. And I even think, like, if we get into doing some Diablo 4 content, maybe, at some point throughout this year, I would like to. I want to learn the game. But my main focus is always going to be DI, because that's where my community is. That's what you guys want. 'Cause, 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 But guys, have I tried Deepfall before? I played it on launch for about 2 or 3 months, and that was it. So we'll see. It's like a new game to me. There's so much has changed since I originally played it, like tons. But there's a lot more to change in the next expansion, right? Yeah, the map is huge now. But I'm going to wait until the expansion hits next month, and then I'm going to start... I'll probably start playing it off stream so I can learn a lot of stuff, and then we'll bring it into the stream cycle. And maybe do like 1 stream a week where we do some D4. Or maybe like surprise D4 streams. We'll see. And then we'll just see how the channel progresses, what people want, what people enjoy. You know, I'm working less hours now because I've reduced my hours down at work. So I'm only doing 30 hours a week now instead of my 40 hours a week, which is nice. Gives me more time to think about me and the channel and the content I want to bring. So we'll see how it all pans out, guys. We've got plenty of plans. I'm always writing down lists for videos and ideas, and I just don't always have the time when it comes to making them because I like to still be able to do things in my own time and stuff. So currently streaming on how many platforms? We are on 3. We've just brought TikTok into the streaming realm as well. So, and it's going very well, guys. It's going very well with TikTok. I was surprised. You know, you guys over on TikTok that join in all the time, it's been amazing. You know, and that takes nothing away from every other platform that we stream on. You know, with Twitch, Twitch is just, I mean, people do join on Twitch, but it's not as big of a thing on Twitch when it comes to DI. Yes, I do go through TikTok and scroll and see who's playing. I do stop by and like say hello and give some likes and stuff, you know, on other streamers on TikTok. Got to do the rounds. I mean, YouTube is always going to be, I suppose, the main side of it. But I wanted to bring another platform in for streaming because I see a lot of people streaming on TikTok. And I thought, well, why not give it a go? It's not going to cause many issues when it comes to what I'm already doing. So yeah, why not? Do I have a lot of TikTok viewers? Currently, we got 7 at the moment. We got 7 at the moment, but overall... You're Asian but playing EU? Yeah. But overall, today on TikTok, for instance, fella, like it seems you guys are interested. Today on TikTok, we've had a total of 269 views. 9 new followers as well. Like, there's always people coming in and out, joining on there and saying hello, and your partner is obsessed with TikTok. I mean, everyone doom scrolls, right? And that's a good thing about, you know, different platforms. You know, I'm still very new to what TikTok is and all the streaming stuff when it comes to TikTok. There's a lot to learn on there compared to doing it on, say, YT or even on the Purple app. But I try to address you all because I see one chat. We can all see the logos of different chats, but I see you all as one chat. And we all have chats across different platforms, which is great. You guys talk between each other sometimes, and it's all coming from different platforms. It's so good. So it works quite seamlessly, which I'm pleased about. Because I didn't know how it was going to go bringing in TikTok as well. But it's worked out, which is good. But guys, we're going to leave it there. It's good. Free platform chat can combine. Yes. It took a while to sort it all out and make sure it was like clear for everyone to see and understand where people are. But it's good it's on one screen. And I think you're on TikTok. It's definitely viewable on TikTok, right? You can see the chat quite well. I mean, I can see it on my iPhone quite well. Because I do have it on here as well. I watch it on here to make sure everything's good. A bit small. I mean, I could increase the size of it if you think it's a bit small. That is something I can do. I can do that pretty much on the fly. So if I want to, for you guys that are on TikTok, I can go to where's my multi-chat here? I can unlock it and I can probably make this a little bit bigger. Look. I don't know if I want to make it too much bigger. Is that better? I mean, perfect then, look. We'll lock that in. Done. I didn't want to try and clutter the actual screen too much, but I think you can still see me on the camera quite well, which is good. Have you felt the slight nerf on Necro these days, Carrie? Yes, I think everyone has. It was, if you want to know what it was, it's the Vifus change. The Vifus was the big change for us. It hit our gems very hard. It hit everyone quite hard, but I think Necro felt it quite significantly. I don't necessarily think it was the Wraith form too much, even though Wraith form is a big change. But, I keep saying but, we are going to leave it there, guys. It's been a blast. We've tried out some new PvP builds. I am going to be playing some of the Battlegrounds tomorrow and tweaking them if they need tweaking. Then we'll be back Sunday. And then Sunday, we'll be playing them builds again, seeing if there's anything else you guys recommend, seeing what you guys think, sharing the builds. And then next week, the plan is to record them and release 2 of the builds so you guys can really try them out. Give me all your thoughts and comments, and we'll go from there with it. But thank you for all the likes on all of the platforms. Thank you for any of the donations and the memberships. It's been great. But until Sunday, enjoy the weekend. Peace out, guys.